God, PG-13 channel. Where do I start? Shout out to Tay Brown for this. If you haven't seen this interview, okay? If you didn't see this interview by Laura Sanko and old Whisker Biscuit, man, you would have thought that they just got through having relations right before they even made the video. Like, God, dog. Could she ask him any more questions that just fit right into what Dana White wanted? Look, man, everybody named Mama know that this was damage control 101. And the video, man, the interview got more likes, got more thumbs down than likes. Because everybody know he lied, man. Everybody know. Look, man, this guy said that he sat down with Chris' team. They was negotiating. And he said that Chris never wanted Amanda Nunes in the first place. Talking about she was trying to fight Cindy Dandois. Well, okay, let's go ahead and debunk that first. Cindy Dandois was already out of the company the time when Chris Cyborg actually started calling out Nunes the first time. Cindy Dandois was already out of the company. So that right there, look, you should have stopped watching the video then. Okay, he said, no, she was trying to fight people like Pam Bam Sorensen and Cindy Dandois. Pam Bam was never even signed to the company. Pam Bam was never even signed, and Cindy Dandois had already been let go. Man, look, I wish that was me. Cause I would have lit his bald head ass up. I would have lit him up. Like, boy, Dana, cut the shit, Dana. You know nobody believed that. No, ain't nobody gonna believe that. You gotta try again. You talking to the women's MMA master around here, Dana. Sorry. Then he said that, then he started saying that, he never did anything. Him and Chris got a good relationship. Really? Really? And Laura Sanko, she's about to laugh, like, she looking at him like, come on, man. Like, literally. But, Laura Sanko had to play along because, she can't disagree with Daddy Dana. She can't do it. So Laura had to play along. She had to play along with the narrative, man. And I can tell Laura Sanko she didn't believe him. She had a look on her face like, man, you must be crazy. And, you go read the comment section. Everybody named Mom in the comment section like, yo, this dude a con artist, man. And nobody's going to believe this, man. It's damage control. And then what else Dana say? Then he started saying that, Chris was telling a whole bunch of lies. She really never truly wanted Nunes, and she wanted to take all these easy fights. I mean, hell, is Chris lying? I mean, hell, because even with a Nunes fight, before it happened, Chris was calling her Creonche. Chris was, just saying, look, I want to get this girl in the ring. So, I mean, Chris must have wanted to fight. Because, I mean, she was going hard. Chris was going hard on her, man. I'm talking about, man, every day it was something else about Chris Cyborg, saying she want Amanda Nunes. I don't know. I don't know where he getting this from, man. Now, one thing I can tell y'all, I am a Chris Cyborg fan. I big time. I've never known her to duck and run from a fight. And he's saying, Chris was doing all this stuff behind the scenes and all this other stuff, man, that, she wanted to fight all these easy people. But, it was impossible. And then the fact that he mentioned Pam Bam Sorensen, I'm like, God, like this right here kills this whole narrative, man. Chris Cyborg ain't never wanted to fight no Pam Sorensen. Pam Sorensen wasn't going to get signed. See, I'm going to tell you what he's talking about. See, all of those people that he kept mentioning, right? So they tried out for the Tough Show. They didn't even make the Tough Show. Okay? Like, Dana didn't sign any. And for him to think that every fighter, that tried out for the Tough Show was an easy opponent, well, you know what? I'm finna give y'all the biggest debunk of all time. Y'all remember a fighter named Zara dos Santos? Zara Fernando Santos. Y'all know her, right? She tried out for the Tough Show. Now, when she got turned down, now Zara dos Santos is signed to the UFC. So, I mean, was that somebody Chris Cyborg was going after too? Because it seemed like all the tough fighters are the ones he was talking about, that he was referring to, that these are easy fights that Chris won't. That's who he was referring to, okay? Was Zara dos Santos in the UFC? I didn't hear Chris Cyborg calling out Zara dos Santos. Chris Cyborg, she called out Amanda Nunes, okay? She called out Amanda Nunes, and she called out Megan Anderson. And Megan Anderson was scared to fight. And then, too, she called out Jermaine Durandame, because common sense, Jermaine Durandame was the champion. So, of course, if you're the champion, why wouldn't Chris want to fight the champion? And then Dana was saying, yeah, isn't it funny how Chris was saying that Jermaine was scared, but now, here she is scared of Nunes. Wait a minute. Jermaine said, I don't want no work from Cyborg. I don't want the fade. Jermaine Durandame point blank said, I do not want this fight. I don't want to fight Cyborg. For whatever her reasons, she was saying that, she's been a proven cheater, which that, you know what, when Jermaine made that statement, Chris had tested positive, 7 years prior. She's been clean ever since. And then Dana White himself said, yeah, the UFC, we tested Chris through the most strenuous testing protocols. So again, he's contradicting himself. So, okay, Jermaine was afraid to take the fight. Megan Anderson was afraid to take the fight, okay? See, Dana White is lying so much, the man can't even remember timelines. He don't even know what the hell he's saying. I tell you what, boy, if this was damage control, man, goodbye. If that was damage control, goodbye. This dude, he done exposed himself. Dana White done exposed himself so damn bad. There's no getting out of this. Now we know without a shadow of a doubt, you cut the biggest female star, the biggest draw in MMA, because you got a bias and you disliked her. Because she was right about you. So you cut Chris. Wait a minute. Chris tell you, hey, Dana, I want to fight Amanda. Oh, you fired. How does that sound? She point blank telling you, she got on national TV with a shirt that says Cyborg Nunes 2, January 2020. I mean, what else do she have to do, man? Dana White know Chris Cyborg was right. See, that's why he did this, man. Laura Sanko didn't buy this. Nobody in the comment thread is buying. Nobody is buying this. You got even people who I know for a fact they can't stand Cyborg. They don't even buy this. What the heck did you... This guy, look, man, Uncle Fester here, this got to be the dumbest damn promoter, man, to ever. And I'm talking about stupidity, man. God, PG-13 channel, man. What the hell? Like, guys, I don't even know, like, who can even make this up? Can anybody make this stuff up? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, man, this must be make-believe that somebody can come up with a myriad of lies like this and then try to justify every lie. See, he needed somebody real and then asking him some damn questions, okay? Because, see, Laura Sanko ain't going to ask him no real questions. She worked for Dana White. She not going to ask him no damn questions. But you can look at her body language, look at her damn facial. Man, y'all go look at Laura Sanko's expression. She ain't believe that damn bullshit Dana was talking about. She didn't believe that. You can look. Let me pull Laura over. Look at Laura Sanko's face now. She looking at him like, you lying, bald-headed PG-13 channel. Like, that's what she looking at him like, dude, come on. Come on. You trying me like I'm stupid. The man lied. And Chris didn't bully Jermaine Durandame. She didn't bully Jermaine. Jermaine ducked the fade, point blank. You the damn champion, okay? Why wouldn't Chris want to fight Jermaine? Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense? I mean, man, God, this is crazy. Man, I done seen people, this is worse than AJ and Wilder. This is much, much worse than Eddie Hearn. Like, Dana White got Eddie Hearn beat, okay? I'm telling y'all, there's nothing, okay? And the coach means nothing. It's done. Dana White got Eddie Hearn beat. There's no way. Dana White is the worst. He's the worst liar. This guy is in a whole league of his own with telling lies. Yo, I don't see how anybody named Mama can trust this dude now. The nerve of this guy. The nerve of this guy to actually say, well, okay, good. I'm not matching any offers, but that's what he wanted. This is what I've been telling people. I'm glad Chris is free to go to bed. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Because he probably think that Scott Coker not going to make an offer. He probably think that's, shoot, I'm going to drop my damn phone. He probably think that Scott not going to make her a viable offer. Man, I hope Scott make her the best. I hope he make an offer, man, much better than any offer than the UFC can do. And I think they're going to do it. Because Scott Coker keeps saying, I got Viacom behind me. I got Viacom backing me, we got a little bit of money to do some things, I hope Scott do it. I hope he do the do, and then she can take a dump right in Dana's face, man. Man, this right here exposes Dana White. Guys, y'all got to go to, let me try to put this in the comments, put this in the description, man. I got to put this in the description, man, because, God, dog, this probably, man, I've never, and I'm talking about, I've been watching combat sports, man, for 20 years of my life, and I've never seen anybody treated this poorly. Okay, I've never seen anybody in my life treated this poorly on this stage ever. Okay, never. And then he want to talk about, he kept highlighting that she was a drug cheat. Wait a minute. What about Brock Lesnar? The guy that you keep paying $2.5 million a pop to come back. What about Mr. Picogram Jones? John Picogram Jones. I mean, what about him? He protected John Jones. He protected Brock Lesnar. But you still want to bring up stuff from years ago? And oh man, he was getting into that steroid use. Oh, he was into that. See, how is Dana White and anybody going to even explain or justify any of this, y'all? You can't, guys. This can't be justified. This man definitely had it out for Chris Cyborg. This man is biased. Okay, the man is somewhat bigoted. But his decision making is just damn pitiful, man. Guys, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what else to say. This is completely unbelievable. But this is not, it's unbelievable, but now I'm not surprised. Because I've been saying this, y'all. I've been saying this that this man doesn't have the 145-pound division. Well, he do, but it just not. See, he didn't want Cyborg to be the future of the division. He said it. He said it right there in that interview. She's not the future of this division. But guys, this is what I've been saying for so long. And I promise y'all that division is going to be filled now that Cyborg is out of there. Because, see, when you look at it, think of all these featherweights, man, that's going to come. Because he already got one featherweight that he said there was an easy fight for Cyborg, but, she in the UFC now. And I guarantee you some of them other featherweights, I guarantee you they're going to be in the UFC. You see, because Chris Cyborg going to go in there and wreck a featherweight. Because you better believe Felicia Spencer going to be out. Okay, she's going to be out for a while. Chris can go in there and wreck your featherweight, okay? They can't fight for 6 to 8 months because of the concussion protocol. And so you want to get 2 to 3 fights out of these people a year. It's bad. Of course he's not going to make Chris Cyborg the face of the damn division. Of course he's not going to do that. Of course he's not. Because he can't stand her. He hate her. He hate her so much. But everything that Dana White did, it backfired. See, all of this, trying to shame Chris Cyborg, trying to shame her into taking a contract for less money, it backfired. It completely backfired. And the damage control, it failed miserably because now the jig is up. Everybody now, even casual fans, can see what's going down with this bald-headed ass dude. Wow, man. It done sunk to a whole nother low. But I keep telling y'all, man, somebody gonna put pause on Dana White. Somebody gonna put pause on this dude, okay? I'm telling y'all now, man, somebody is gonna put pause on Dana White. And, he better be real careful, man. Because he pissing off the wrong fighters. And he got certain fighters that he piss off, and then certain fighters that he just keep going in on. Somebody gonna put the pause on Dana White, and they ain't gonna care about spending the night in jail. They ain't gonna care. Because they're sick and tired of it, man. This is harassment. Oh, this is straight up harassment. And I think they even got legal grounds, man. I mean, defamation of character, bro, you name it, it's all in this. They need to take this dude for everything. Some of the comments that was allowed. Talking about, yeah, we already addressed that, Wanderlei Silva. Then he tried to make it seem like that they smoothed that over. Man, Chris ain't forgot about that. Chris still like, yo. and then Ho Rogan, whispered in her ear he was sorry. What? See, Dana got mad because Chris, first of all, she challenged their manhood. See, she called them some, PG-13 challenge. She called them some peas. See, Chris challenged their manhood is what she did. And she put their manhood on full display as them being cowards of men. That's what she did. And they ain't like that. He didn't like that. The damage control was a complete big failure, Dana. Oh, man. Cyborg Nation, boy. We going to Bellator.